Good morning, everyone. Meteorologist Michael Wilhite here with Southern Indiana Weather. I want to bring you a quick update here on our storm chances for this afternoon. It is about 8:47 a.m. Eastern Time as I'm recording this video. I'll probably have some more updates in the afternoon, but as of the way things look right now, not a major severe weather event shaping up for this. Here's the way the latest outlooks show us from the Storm Prediction Center. I'll zoom in here a little for you. You can see Indiana here underneath of a marginal risk. Now, under a marginal risk category, basically what you can expect is maybe an isolated sort of a severe storm, and that's about it. Best chances stay to our west. That, of course, lines up well with what I've been saying on the Facebook page now for really the past 3 days. Slight risk starts basically at the Wabash River and moves on to the west. Enhanced risk there in the circle up here, that is where those best risk chances are, and you can see that is well out of our area. And if we just take a look at the other probabilities, tornado probabilities for this, virtually non-existent for us. Again, coincides with that slight risk area into the east. Wind probabilities is what we would, and of course that marginal risk puts us at a 5% probability. We can't rule out some strong wind gusts tonight, but bottom line is it's not a huge threat. Again, to our west, the bigger things. Hail probabilities were not even included in any probabilities with that. So bottom line, marginal risk of severe weather today, slight as we extend further out to the west. SPC will have some more updates this afternoon. I'll keep an eye on it, and of course post changes as necessary. Let me show you this very quickly here on Future Radar. We'll start to time things out. This is from the high resolution NAM model. And by the time we get into this afternoon, there you start to see some things form out to our west. Keep an eye on this. Again, this is their strong risk area. And just keep an eye on this in Future Radar. You'll see why. That's where things look to get the worst. That's where the most intense are. By the time it approaches us, look, here we are at 8 o'clock Eastern Time tonight. Nothing but a couple of stray showers in. The main cold front is out to our west. As this continues to move in, you can see it sort of breaks apart, and we don't get much of anything affecting us. And let me show you the highest resolution data that we have. This, of course, was the high resolution NAM. It's a pretty reliable model. This is what we call the HRRR model, HRRR. It is the highest resolution model that we have. It's a very short-term model. It's run hourly, which is the advantage of it. And this is the latest run from it as of recording this video. And here you can see by this afternoon, those storms start to erupt in Missouri. But again, notice this is pretty well where the enhanced risk area is. That's also where we see the strongest storms for us. And by the time, let me just start that over again. Watch this heavier rain event start to show up down here in Arkansas. And it blows up into, rather than a small line of storms like what you're seeing out of Missouri, it looks more of a bigger rain type of an event for us, giving us more showers than anything with it there. So that, of course, if it evolves out, would give us virtually no threat at all. So it's something we'll keep an eye on this afternoon, folks. Again, even just looking at some accumulated precipitation, you can see that. Notice the streaky nature of the accumulated precipitation up here. Those are longer-lived supercells that we call them, and basically what you can see is those are the stronger storms. It's all concentrated up into here. Over us, you don't really see those stronger storms. You start to see a couple of storms maybe roll over the area, but they fade by the time they get into Indiana. The reason why that is, by the way, folks, is because the best severe weather parameters are out to our west. We have virtually no instability. Now, wind energy is going to be absolutely cranking in the upper levels of the atmosphere today. In fact, it's going to start to crank overnight, too. It would not surprise me to see 20 and 30 mile per hour sustained winds overnight as the system does eventually roll through. So, that could be enough to knock down some limbs and knock off remaining leaves and things like that. If we do get any storm that could tap into those upper level winds and bring them down to the surface, yes, we could get an isolated severe thunderstorm warning or two. But by and large, I don't expect much of that. I just expect strong winds to up to 40 miles per hour or so occasionally as we head into the overnight, with a good 20 to 30 mile per hour sustained wind at times. It's going to be windy. It's going to be showery overnight, but by and large, it doesn't look like a strong risk for us. Of course, if anything changes today, we'll bring you the latest updates on that. But as of right now, it doesn't look like one that you got to batten down the hatches for. Best advice I can tell you, folks, since this is going to come during the late evening, early overnight hours, when a lot of people are already going to bed anyway, just turn your NOAA weather radio on. You'll be alerted if you need to for anything. That's it, folks. I'm meteorologist Michael Wilhite. Have a wonderful Veterans Day. It's going to be up in the upper 60s with some sunshine today. Get out and enjoy this if you can before the rain comes tonight. Cold front moves through, back into the 50s after that. Have a great night.